Dobar dan, dragi gledalci i slušaoci. U Sloveniji smo i naravno mesto gde morate da dođete, Muzej Elan. Dobar dan.
Dobar dan. Hello. So welcome to Alpine Ski Museum Elan. So we're going to explore why you should visit Slovenia and Begunje na Gorenjskem, and of course Elan, our headquarters and our museum.
Okay, shall we go?
Yeah, welcome. Okay, so when you're visiting our museum, you can learn the whole history of the well-known brand Elan. From the early beginnings which happened in 1945, so that was just after the Second World War. And there was this man, Rudi Finchgar. He used to be a ski jumper, and his hobby was to make skis. Yeah, and of course he gathered friends and family, and they started a co-op to produce sports equipment in general, and it was called Elan. And do you know what Elan means?
You're gonna tell me.
Well, Elan means the zest for life, passion for life, right? So I'm sure the early workers of it had full of Elan. It was love for sure. So it was this, enthusiasm to set company up and start something. And almost 80 years later, we still produce skis and other sports equipment right here at the same spot.
So that's the big tradition.
It is.
So shall we go?
Yeah.
Move around?
Let's move around. So in the museum you can get to know evolution of skis from the first wooden skis from the 40s and 50s, and later on when Elan started Development Institute and technology became this vast space to explore. So of course the quality grew, and as we all know, our best skiers were racing on Elan skis.
Of course.
Some of the names for sure Elan had was Ingemar Stenmark, Bojan Križaj, and school's work stopped in the 70s and 80s when those guys were skiing.
They're legends.
So yeah, and this is one of the reasons why Elan is part of Slovenian national identity.
Hey, you say Slovenia, you think about Elan.
Yeah.
It's easy.
It's very easy, yeah. It's the first association.
So what is over there on the end of this line?
Are we talking about this machine?
Yes.
Okay, so this was the first machine in Elan. So this was combination woodworking machine, and it was a gift to Rudi Finchgar from his father. And guess what? It still works.
Still works?
It still works, yeah.
I will not try, but it looks great. Oh, this was my skis.
Okay, so these are legendary skis, RC Comprex, and this is the core of those skis. And on these skis, Mateja Svet, one of the best Slovenian skiers, won many races.
That's
and
nice history and
I already mentioned RC models. So RC models are, well, symbol for racing, symbol for victory, and a social and social status as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, especially those RC04. If Bojan Križaj was winning on those, recreational skiers would have to have those.
I must have like
and a lot of visitors still say, "Oh, I still have those at home." Yeah. Okay, so one of the interesting things was Elan was producing skis for every segment. So not only alpine skis for racing and recreational, but also Nordic skiing, so cross country and jumping, and even ballet skis.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. And later on in the 80s, when snowboarding became really popular, this is something that was done here as well.
As well?
Snowboards, yeah.
Can you show me?
This is one of the first snowboards, and if you can see the graphic, well, obviously it just screams the 80s.
Yeah, no helmet, just
Oh,
sunglasses
Oh.
and like wind.
wind in your hair, yeah. Well, but of course, well, did you know that Rok Petrović and Bojan Križaj were the first Slovenian skiers to promote wearing helmets?
Yes.
So yeah, this is what we're promoting as well.
Especially
So
because of
safety. Oh yeah. But yeah, Bojan, I'm sure told you more about that.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Oh, okay. So we just saw so-called sulice, so skis that were 2 meters plus high. But in the 90s, carving revolution happened. But it wasn't only revolution, it was also evolution. So it started already in the 70s, and of course they were exploring a lot, and you can see the first carving ski in our museum. So this window represents carving evolution. And this right here is the first carving ski in the world. For more stories about Elan history, you're welcome to visit Alpine Ski Museum Elan in Begunje na Gorenjskem. Welcome.